I don't know. I think it's good to go. I think we're good to go.
Hey, Bill, how has this bye week been for the staff, the team, just everybody to kind of maybe take a step back and refocus?
Sure, it's been a productive bye week. We've done a lot of self-scout up in the meeting rooms as a staff, and I think the kids have come out here and practiced at a good tempo the past 2 days. Hopefully we get another good effort from them today, and I think it's been a very productive 3 days here.
Hey Bill, you've talked about NFL scouts in practice. I just wonder, how do you set those up? Is it like someone on the staff will contact guys to come, or is it when they're just kind of in Pennsylvania, they'll stop by, or how does it?
Yeah, no, we have there's protocol there. They contact Elijah Robinson and they set up an appointment there, and usually we open it up on Wednesdays. So today's the day. Every other Wednesday, it's kind of bi-weekly, and but also if a guy's scheduling has a conflict and I have a personal relationship with the guy, I'll let him come in if he needs to do that way. But there is a system of which they don't just show up, randomly.
What is it like having a personality like Matt McWhorter in that office? I mean, we talked to him today, and he's biting the scratch and falling.
Yeah.
And what is it like having him in there? What are some of his best lines?
Oh God, he's when nobody blocks anybody in a 9-on-7 drill, he says it's like a screen door in a submarine. So that's probably the line of the decade from him. But he's got a lot of energy. Really cares about his players. Got a great sense of humor. Very technically sound coach. Just obviously a very valuable member of the staff.
Did it take a lot to get him to come here, or was it pretty easy?
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely somewhat of a recruiting job, because he was retired and living in Georgia and enjoying the well-deserved retirement. But he and I have a fantastic relationship and a lot of trust, and I trust that he's going to get his job done, and he trusts what we're going to do offensively. So at the end of the day, he decided to come, and I'm very happy about that. Obviously.
What was your pitch for him to be a part of the staff?
Well, I just felt like again, Penn State was a special place, and I knew that we could put together a really good staff of some guys that he already knew, and I had a feeling that there would be great kids here for him to coach, and all those things are true. He just really enjoys coaching his guys here at Penn State. He's really gotten a lot of satisfaction.
When you were at the NFL level, how important was it for people on the staff to be able to go to schools to see potential players?
It's very important because you have a chance to watch them practice, interact with their teammates, maybe do some different things during practice that they haven't done in a game. Maybe a guy who plays receiver usually in a game, maybe he's going to play DB and practice a little bit because he has to fill in for somebody. So it was always a big thing for our New England scouts, who are great scouts, to be able to get to see practice.
And how much are you using that as a pitch when you're out recruiting, that you do have scouts here?
Well, really, I do it, number one, because I think we owe it to our players here first, that we give them an opportunity to be seen by the next level, and so that's number one. But I do think it does help recruiting. A lot of colleges let scouts in. I'm not the only one that does it, obviously, but I do think it helps when kids know that if you come to Penn State, you're gonna, if you play well and you produce on the field, you're gonna be seen at practice, at games, and you're gonna have a chance.
Bill, what's your reaction to Mouty not being on the Lombardi watch list? I know it's a team game and those things don't matter too much, but are you disappointed?
Number one, you're right, it's a team game, and I'm sure Mouty doesn't look at those things, but if he's not one of the, in my opinion, one of the top 5 linebackers in the country, I'm not sure who is. So I don't know who chooses those things. I have really no idea how any of that works, but I'd say, in my opinion, that's a mistake not having him on the Lombardi Award list. He's having a hell of a year, and Hodges, and Hodges played a great game against Northwestern, got a game ball, and for his efforts, and Big Ten Player of the Week. So both those guys are having really good years.
Donovan Smith was in and out of the game the other day. How's his hand doing?
I think he's doing all right. Yeah, we play 3 tackles. That's what we've been doing for a couple weeks now, and we played. I think we ran, almost 100 snaps in the game. So you're not going to play 99, 100 snaps. So we try to rotate guys in there, and I think he's doing okay. I don't think it's easy to play with the big cast, but I think he's doing okay.
Hey Bill, how is an off week in pros different than an off week in college?
There's some differences, but you're trying to get the same type of things done. A lot of self-scout, self-analysis of your own schemes. You're going to practice lighter practices, but you're trying to get up tempo and go against each other a lot, so you get good speed work. Again, in college, the major difference is you're going to give them more time to study. This is a good time to give these guys a chance to get out of practice early. We don't have as long meetings and get caught up on their studies, which obviously in the pros you're not doing that. So some of it has to do with academics here too, which you don't deal with in the NFL. But there's a lot of similarity.
Bill, after the win on Saturday, there's been some pretty positive publicity for you personally and also for the program as a whole. Have you taken note of how the conversation seems to have shifted a little bit in your favor? Or can you just comment on it?
Well, again, we definitely appreciate the respect that people have shown our program but again, it's just halftime. We've only played 6 games. We're only halfway through the season, and in reality, we haven't done anything yet. So we got to see where we're at in November, and after the Wisconsin game, we've got a very, very tough schedule coming up here. So yeah, it's obviously we're all we're all human. We definitely respect or really enjoy the recognition, but at the same time, it's only halftime, so we got a long way to go.
Is it an important step though for you just to kind of move in the direction you'd like to see in terms of perception nationally?
Well, I think winning helps. So anytime you can win and be on a 4-game winning streak, that's a good thing. And winning is something that cures a lot of ills. And now it's our job to try to keep it going.
How much you start getting ready for Iowa now, or do you save the brunt of that for next week?
No, we've done a lot of Iowa work this week, and they play Michigan State on Saturday, so we'll be watching that game, and we know they're a very tough football team, and it's on the road, which makes it even tougher. So, we definitely try to get a little jump on Iowa this week.
Coach John Butler played in high school together with each other for a long time. Right. What kind of camaraderie?
Oh, they're bosom buddies. I mean, they're like these guys are 2 Philly guys. I'm a Boston guy, so they're always ganging up on me, and their wives and their kids are friends and families, so they've known each other for their whole lives just about. So there's a great friendship there, and it's pretty fun and interesting to see.
It sounds like you're going to let the guys go home for a couple days over the weekend. How important is that for them to kind of, just reset and stuff?
I think anytime you get a chance to see your families, and especially since you've been going since the beginning of August with training camp and things, it's a good thing to get home and see their families. As long as they take care of their schoolwork here at the end of the week, I've allowed them to go home and do that. So yeah, I think it's it's to go see your families, it's to get rest and proper nutrition, and to be ready to go when you come back on Monday.
How about for you? Was this a good time for you to take a break too, and so to speak?
No, there's no break. I mean, maybe get out of here a little earlier, things like that. But no, we have to. Like I said, we've got a very tough Iowa team, so we're going to put a lot of time. Guys are going to go out and recruit. I'll be out recruiting on Friday, and then we'll be back in here watching, getting ready for Iowa on the weekend.
With the recruiting priority, for the bye week, how big is it to have that 4-game winning streak, that momentum as far as in that regard?
Well, sure. Winning obviously helps. Kids can see that there's a good product on the field right now, and guys are playing hard. I think it's an interesting team to watch because the kids really compete and they play extremely hard, and we've got a lot of high character kids. So, I think when parents see all these kids interviewed after games or during the week, I think that's a good thing for parents to see that for future prospects. So, I think winning is obviously a major part of every program.
One more, guys.
With all the transfers and other guys that have left, you have a lot less scholarship players in some other teams in the country this year. How do you think that, and you're still competing and succeeding, how do you think that moves for the future?
I think, again, I've said all along, 65 scholarships is the rule in which we're going to play under, and right now we're most of that. You're right, and but again, one of the reasons why we're competing is because we have, for the most part, stayed healthy, and we haven't had any really major injuries, and that's been a big deal. And we've got a really strong senior class, so every year, every team's going to be different. But this team right now is staying healthy, knock on wood, and playing hard, and really strong senior class. So, how does that bode for, what does that mean for the future? It'll be interesting to see what that means. I think every year is going to be a little different.